Hey guys, so today I have a collab video for you. It's been a while since we've collectively done one of these. So this is a collaboration with Holly, Zenorah, Amy, and Amanda. So I will link all of their channels down below. The theme of the video is polishes that we have backups of. Now, I have a lot of nail polish. It's like a shameful amount. So I really don't need a backup of anything ever. And when we were going into this and kind of guessing how many backups we thought we had of certain polishes, I was pretty sure that I only had like 5 backups. And then when I actually went into my drawer where they all are, I have like 12. So I'm gonna get right into it. Some of these I still feel are necessary. Some of them I don't feel are necessary, but I have them. So let's get started. The first polish, obviously, that I have a backup of is Sally Hansen's Pacific Blue. I have 2 backup bottles of this. I bought like a bunch of them when news came out that the original Pacific Blue formula was going to be discontinued or was being changed, and I ended up giving a lot of them away as gifts or to people that I really wanted to try the polish because I loved it so much and I wanted them to like try it while they could. I know a coworker got one. I think I sent one to Amy. My sister got one. I gave one to my mom. My mom's bottle, however, it's been like 2 years and she's never even opened it. So if need be, which I doubt because I've got 2 full bottles here and then my bottle is just a little over halfway gone. But if need be, I'm going to steal that back from my mom because she's never worn it. But I do have 2 bottles of the original Sally Hansen Pacific Blue. I have a lot of OPI and China Glaze backups, so I'm going to save those for last and move into the oddballs. I do have a backup of Essie's Shine of the Times. This is one of those shifty, flaky toppers, but these kind of flakes I don't think are available anymore. I don't think they're being made, and that's why these flaky polishes are harder to find. I think this got discontinued relatively quickly after it came out, and it's one of the only, if I'm correct, it's one of the only Luxe Effects, I don't know what is on this bottle, it's gross. It's one of the only Luxe Effects polishes that I think is discontinued now. Maybe they had some holiday ones, I don't really know. I just know you can't find it anywhere. And so I do have a backup of this, even though I really haven't used a significant amount of my first bottle. I have a backup anyway. This looks really good over dark colors. It's going to stand out the most over dark colors. It does look good over light colors as well, but I always feel like that's a waste. Even though it looks good, it just feels like I should be using it over a dark color to show the shift in the flakies. And I also really like the way this looks like over black and then matte, or over really dark blue and matte. I like it. So I do have a backup of that. I have a backup of Cupcake Polish, Very Good Looking, which is a really, really amazing purple holographic. I do feel like my backup bottle doesn't look that much like my original bottle. I know there were a couple different variations of color here, but I did pick this up because it was a really, really popular the year that came out. Super, super pretty, and I wasn't sure how much longer it was going to be made. So I grabbed a backup of this one just in case, but I think, let me check, I think you can still get it. Okay, I just Googled cupcake recipes. Yes, it's like 2-3 pages in, but it is still on the website. So this is still available now. Although, like I said, the picture that I'm looking at online does not really look like this color at all. This looks very pink. So I have a few OPI backups. One of them was sought out intentionally. The other 2 were just polishes that I came across that are really hard to find now, and so I thought I would grab a backup just in case. The first one that I have is Metallic for Life. This is from the Nicki Minaj collection. This is my New Year's every year polish. And my bottle is about halfway gone. And once I hit the halfway point, I feel like a backup is justified. So my bottle's about halfway gone. This is just a black jelly base with silver metallic glitter. It's not holographic at all. But I really, really like this color and did do a little search online. I don't remember if this was difficult to find or not because I've had it for a while. But I don't think I had too hard of a time hunting it down. So I do have a backup of that one. The other 2 that I have backups of are, whoa, I caught it. The other 2 that I have backups of are Teenage Dream, which was a really popular polish that came out in the Katy Perry collection. It's a little sheer, it's a little difficult to build up, but it's still nice. It's still fairly unique-ish, I guess, for a mainstream polish anyway. And I had the opportunity to grab a backup of this. I honestly do not remember if this was, I feel like this might have been a gift. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember where I bought this, how I found it, who gave it to me, or the circumstances around me acquiring this at all. But I do have a backup of Teenage Dream. And then just recently, and I cannot remember what website I found this on either, Amanda, I think, let me know that they were somewhere. I can't think of the website, but I did manage to get a backup of my Boyfriend Skills Wals as well, a more popular discontinued polish, although I don't think this one is too incredibly hard to find. But this is just a really light, almost white gray. And I honestly have no justification for a backup of that because I have not used my original bottle that much, not even close to halfway on that bottle. It's just one of those ones where I had the opportunity to grab it, so I did. And the next ones that I have are all China Glaze polishes. So the first one that I have here is Wish on a Starfish. This is one of my favorite China Glaze polishes ever. This is another one that I do feel justified because my bottle is about halfway gone. This is a light pink texture polish with a gold shimmer. It's a combination of my two favorite things ever. And I love this polish. I looked all over for a backup of it. I think it took me like 6 months to find a backup, and I did finally find one. I don't remember the website that was carrying this, but I know they don't have it anymore. My memory is just gone right now. I can't remember where I got any of these, but I do think that this website sold out of their bottles of Wish on a Starfish shortly after I got it. So I don't think this is going to be very easy to find, but I did manage to get my hands on a backup. I have a backup of China Glaze Ruby Pumps. I do not believe this is difficult to find at all. I think you could probably find this pretty easily, but my bottle is almost gone. I had a roommate in college and I would let her, like, I always let her use my polishes, but there were just a handful of polishes that she wore like over and over and over again because she had like, you know, 5 or 6 that she really liked, and Ruby Pumps was one of them. So my bottle is like right down to the bottom. So I do have a backup of that one. And this is just a kind of darker red jelly base with a bunch of red little tiny micro glitters in it. I have a backup of China Glaze Atlantis, which is a kind of, I don't want to call it a teal, but it's a teal-ish, I guess, jelly base with silver holographic micro glitter. Another one where my bottle is about halfway gone, but it's only halfway gone because it was one of my first polishes ever, so I used it a lot. And I haven't used it much since my collection has reproduced like a rabbit. So I have a backup of this. My bottle is about halfway gone, but I haven't used it much since, so this is probably unnecessary. And then I have a backup of China Glaze Ready to Rave. I actually had an entire backup set of this collection because when this, I don't even remember the name of it now, Electric Nights, I think. When this collection came out from China Glaze, every single polish, I loved this collection so much. It's one of the best collections that I think has come out for the summer in a long time. So I had a backup of the entire collection. And then very quickly realized how ridiculous and kind of crazy that was of me. So I gave away all but China Glaze Ready to Rave because this is one of my favorite summer polishes, and I did want to have a backup of this one. The rest have been purged. Because when this came out, this was really kind of revolutionary for me. I think it's safe to say that it's definitely an orange, but it does lean more on the red side, and it was unique to me. Since then, I think Cirque, I can't think of the name of it, but they came out with a neon red-ish polish in their last Vice collection just this past summer, and it was kind of like way more red, and I liked it a lot more than China Glaze Ready to Rave, but I do have a backup of that one. Another one of my absolute favorite China Glaze polishes ever is It's a Trap-eze. This is the polish that transitioned me into Crellies. When Crellies first started coming out from indie brands, I really didn't like them, and I didn't just not like them, I hated them. And it like made me angry that they were becoming so popular. It was so ridiculous. And then China Glaze ended up coming out with this one in their Cirque du Soleil collection, and I really liked it. And I still like it. It still has a little bit more of a unique look than what I'm used to seeing from indie Crellies. I think it's just because there's so much more glitter in this one. But it transitioned me into Crellies, and this is just a white Crelly base with a ton of rainbow glitter. My bottle, again, is about halfway gone. Not quite there. It's one of those ones that I wore a lot when I got it at the backup, and then I don't really wear it too much anymore. But I do have a backup of that one. And the last one that I have is China Glaze Pearl Jammin. This is from their fall collection last year, 2016. I looked these up on eBay, and people were selling this polish for like $90, and I'm pretty sure it was not even sold out or discontinued at that point. You could still go to a normal like polish retailer and get it for like $5, and it was so crazy on eBay already, and I really liked it. It was one of my favorite polishes of the year. Quickly pushed into one of my favorite China Glaze polishes ever. It's this really light blue with a I don't even know, it's like a pinky orange gold shifting shimmer. It's so, so pretty. I picked up a backup for like $5 once I saw how expensive they were on eBay. Again, probably unnecessary. I've only worn this polish like 4 or 5 times. I did want to have a backup of it because it looked like they were gonna sell out really quickly and go really crazy. I haven't looked into it since then. I feel like I saw it on eBay the other day and it was like a double-digit number. It was up there like maybe 50 something, but I don't know how easy it is to find someplace other than eBay. You might still be able to find it for a normal price. So those are all the polishes that I have backups of. Again, this is a collab video, so I will link all the other channels that are collaborating here with me on this video down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.